'cause you don't know what love is. If you get it a million times, oh, you don't know what love is. If you don't put up, oh, fight, 'cause you don't know what love is. Bring the keys to me, car, I love you. Right you and the silver. No, no Syrians a car. No, chimayinga wecha. Eh, umutima gwa kulumenyo, chimanyi wechanze. Money management. I wish I could scream this out because obviously when you come from a country like Germany or let's say the UK, you know, you arrive with your euros and your pounds and you're like, geez, that's a lot of cash out here. And you're like, you know, Africa, Uganda, whatever it is, it's a third world country. I'm sure I won't need that much money, but guess what? I did forget that I do have family in Uganda, you know, a lot of my grandmothers, my cousins, and just all these people that know that I came from Uganda, I mean from Germany, and know that I'm in Uganda, and they're all staring at me now, and I'm just, they're like, wow. So yes, don't be fooled. Even in a third world country, there is bills, there is things to pay, and yeah, if you don't know how to manage your finance properly, you might find yourself broke very, very quick. Especially if it's in my case, obviously I worked before I went to Uganda and I had a certain amount of money saved, and I sold my car, you know, I had a certain amount of money, but in Uganda I didn't have a set profession that gave me income, because I was not allowed to work anyways because I did not have a work permit. So there's all these things that I did not think about prior and that I did not plan, that led me to a place where I was just spending and not earning anything. So yes, if I did not, you know, wake up at a certain point of time and realize that I need to, you know, manage my finances properly, I would have been there starving every day. and yeah, I only starved a few days. That's why I lost weight. I'm joking. Another thing that I learned being in Uganda is being independent. I'm naturally a quite independent person. I like putting matters into my own hands. I'm a free person. I love freedom. And you know, I just love doing things whenever I feel like doing them. But yeah, in Uganda I really learned how to be independent and responsible. As a person that comes from an outside country into Uganda, people have a lot of high expectations and people think you are rich basically. So yeah, you're kind of, there's no one you can lean on financially, and yeah, you just have to learn how to get it together and also try and take care of others. Another thing that I learned in Uganda, which is very unfortunate, is you cannot help everybody. It is impossible. There is so many people in need, and I had the opportunity and the honor to, you know, go on tour with Eddie Kenzo and the Ghetto Kids, and just going to these different villages, and everywhere I went I realized people are so bad off, you know. I've learned to be super grateful for what I had, but you just go around and you see all these kids and all these innocent faces and all these people that, you know, have ideas and plans and that are motivated and ambitious, but the reality is they don't have those opportunities. But you cannot help everybody. Us as this generation, I feel like, you know, obviously you can start somewhere, which is why I, you know, did my NGO, and I'm continuing to do it, and you know, I have a big vision for it, but I realized that I'm not going to be able to help everybody, and that's just the reality. But everyone can start somewhere, and help is definitely needed. And yeah, I'm excited for Chic and its future, to see, you know, how we can help as many as possible. But like I said, reality is not everyone will be helped and can be helped. Another thing I learned is freedom of speech in Uganda is not really freedom of speech. Why am I saying that? Even right now as I speak, I can't even be fully open with you guys and the situation. I might have to address it another time. But especially politically, your opinion is always asked to be filtered. And I think that's a very sad thing. I think it's something that needs to change and hopefully will change very soon, especially with us. I'm a very big mouth. I'm quite fearless, so I do speak my mind whenever I feel like it's the right time to do so. But I realize that, you know, with the whole situation that happened, that not everyone is able to do so. And yeah, it's just crazy, you know, because for me as a German, I was just taught that I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to. I can share my opinion on political things, on, you know, society and culture. But in Uganda, it's, you know, you have to be careful who you're around, what to say, what not to say. There's a lot of fraud going on, a lot of pretending people walking around. So yeah, I definitely learned that freedom of speech in Uganda is not really freedom of speech. Uganda is to stick to your people. What do I mean by that? This is gonna sound very silly, but you will save money if you go to the same people. In Uganda, I had a person that did my braids. The curls that you see, it was always the same, you know, salon I went to for those curls. In Masaka, I had my salon people. I would always go to the same person. When it comes to my nails, I would always go to the same person. Lashes, I always went to the same person. I'm trying to, you know, lashes, I only did them twice, but yeah. You know, the petrol station, I would try to go to the same petrol stations. And, you know, as more often as you go to the same people and you become friends with them, you know, being humble is very important as well. You know, most of them became my friends. Even the same routes, there's policemen that ended up becoming my friends. And yeah, it saves me a lot of time, a lot of money, and I just have different people I can run to when I am, you know, in trouble, when I have issues. And that is just because if you keep seeing a familiar face and you become friendly with them and you end up being friends, you know, they just feel more comfortable to help you out in different situations. And yeah, if you're not the richest and if you have some financial issues, you might go to the hair person and be like, I know usually I pay you 30K, but today I only came with 20K. And they'll be like, that's our usual customer. That's our usual customer, so why not do it for that price for them, because they're nice people, and you know, you get the gist. So yes, I would definitely stick to your people, always go to the same people for the same things. And yeah, like I said, you will definitely save some money through that. Last but not least, what I learned in my time in Uganda is that family is a very, very, very important thing. I've always been a family person. My parents really did great when it came to that. Whenever I come to Uganda, you know, they make sure that we go and visit our families. Obviously, being there a year, I do think that my family expected me to be with them every day, which was not possible because other things happen, you know, exciting things here and there. But I did try my best to take care, especially of my grandmothers and, you know, just little cousins and things like that. So yeah, spending time with them was amazing. There's a lot of things I've learned, a lot of new family members I met being in Uganda for that long, and everyone used to make fun of me for that, and everyone's like, you know, everyone is Melissa's family. But legit, I would meet people and someone would be like, oh, that's your cousin, oh, that's your cousin, oh, that's, and I'm like, wait, my family is very, very big. But yes, I learned that family is a very, very important thing, and I wouldn't trade my family for anything. Of course, like I said, some of them expected me to be with them every day and, you know, always be there and always be on call, and, you know, but I'm quite a forgetful person, so I did not live up to that expectation. But also for them family members, sometimes, you know, there'll be certain situations where I needed, you know, help, and they were not quite there for me, or I wasn't open enough to, you know, reach out to them. So yes, just the whole concept of family and, you know, caring for each other and loving each other and learning from each other. But yeah, Uganda is just all about family. Also a lot of friends that become family, and it's just an amazing thing. So all in all, I just want to say that my year in Uganda was just amazing. I enjoyed it to the fullest. There's so many things I learned, and yeah, I just wanted to make this video. If you want a part 3 possibly, then, you know, just let me know. Click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. I didn't know I still have to mention this, but yeah, subscribe to your girl so that you don't miss out on any video that I upload. Also, I am in the works of doing a podcast. By the time you see this, I might have already uploaded 1 episode, so I'll just put the link in the bio. Yes, click on my podcast, tune in, listen, and just let's interact, let's talk about things, and, you know, work on making this world a better place. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope there's some things that you could learn from this video, and yes, I'll see you in my next one. All right, bye guys.